So just carrying on with this Kitty Ear Beanie, we're working on the ribbing at the bottom. So we've got just front post, alternating front post and back post double crochets, which will create a nice ribbing effect at the bottom of this beanie. Splitting the plies of yarn because I'm not used to working with anything this chunky, but I think it's been fine so far. So just working on a Kitty Ears Beanie. It is a free pattern by Useless Pebble Designs, and this will go with a pair of boot cuffs I made the other day for my sister's birthday next week. We're just doing the ribbon at the bottom at the moment, alternating front post and back post double crochets. I've got my stitch markers in place because otherwise I end up just working in spirals. Which one am I doing this time? Yeah. Just checking that I'm alternating properly. Of the way around this row now. Just keeping those stitches alternating. That's my son on the move. Here he comes. What are you doing, Troubles? You're getting your food now, you feel better now then? Sometimes it's busy, or it's not busy enough and you haven't got people to play with. You have to remember that half the country's not on half term this week, mate. He's 12 and is doing some game streaming. I don't know. Go on then. Don't forget you've got cadets tonight. Depends whether you're hungry again before dingy, doesn't it? When have I ever stopped you eating if you're hungry? This is one of it. We moved here over the summer, and so he spent most of the summer back home at his dad's house, so he could still go out with his friends and stuff. So this is really the first holidays that he's had in a place where he just didn't really know anybody. He couldn't get a place at the local school, so his school's like 6 miles away, so none of his friends live here, and he has mostly just hovered his way through the holidays because it's bored. Tension's not very even at the moment. Chunky yarn, I'm not used to using it, so I'm getting taffled up. So this is the second row of these front and back post double crochets, and it's just creating this ribbon at the bottom of the hat, and then we're going to move up to the main body of the hat. This is just a real simple hat. It's worked straight up with no shaping, and then seamed across the top. And when you put it on, the points of that rectangle become the kitty ears. Just keep everything up. See, what have I done here? Got myself taffled up. I put it through the wrong bit of the stitch. never feel so bad when I go wrong if I know what I did wrong. It's all those times that I can't figure it out and I have to pull it out and start again that cause me problems. I need to keep my eye on the time because I need to be leaving in an hour to go and pick my husband up for work. And if I forget, he's not going to be a happy boy. So just working these double crochets. I think for the main body of the hat we go to a half double so it's not quite such an open weave, but we'll see when we get there. Like a sectional scarf that you'd be able to choose the stitch for the sections using the chart, and then at the end I would auction it off. So I need to get some bots set up to let me do that, and I don't know how, so I need to get my husband to help me. Not that I think he'll know, but between us we'll probably figure it out. Halfway around the last row of this ribbon, and then we move on to the main body of the hat. I find this chunky yarn awkward to work with. And I know in theory it's no different to the stuff that I normally use, I just seem to constantly be separating it and chasing the flies, but I suppose that could be a brand issue. Maybe they're not all the same, I don't know. So then from the next row we're going to be working into the normal part of the stitch, not these front parts. Seems pretty big. I hope my sister's got a big head. Catch your breath, make amends, get lost in the drifting moments. Tide of love's rising, but we're swimming for our lives and stitches. All the ways, can we keep our focus? Oh, look, I've messed up here. I've got two front posts together. I have to pull out this row, go and find where I've messed up and fix it. A cable there. Let's go find where I messed up on this one. Where did I mess up? Yeah. See it? There it is. No, that's alternating. I must have pulled it out already. Missed the stitch somehow. Let's get these right. So that's the front, so now we need a back. I know in theory she probably would never have noticed it, but I would know it wasn't right, so it doesn't take long just to redo it round. There's only 44 stitches in the round, so it's not too terrible. There is this distance, and we both feel it.
stuck in a house, gotta keep from breaking.
I think I must have missed a stitch out because it worked out right at the end of the row. Don't you know that you're a miracle? And I will love you come rain or shine, through hurricanes or fields of fire. I will be with you till the end of time, until the end of time. Try not to miss any stitches this time, or to mess up, so you have to pull it out again. It's a nice chilling playlist. Keep getting my hook stuck in the wrong part of the stitches. Hate these front posts. Much prefer just to whiz round with the regular stitches. We're almost finished redoing this first row. Show me the way that I believe, the way that I believe. I will love you till the end of time. Oh. I will love you till the end of time, until the end of time. Just keep these stitches alternating. Until the end of time. Alright, I think I missed a stitch somewhere. Together here, but if I pull it through, see what I've done. So if I join here, I've gone into the starting stitch that I had there. So, right, that's 2. This one is a front post. First stitch, so just slip my marker into there. Cover your eyes, we look up to the sky, and we're breaking the ceiling just to see how it feels. Ready to go, 'cause my soul's on its own. This place is ready to blow. Don't wanna be alone. In the part of the stitches again. Nothing to love them. Sorry, but I gotta go. You got nothing to prove them. There's nothing to love them. You got nothing to love them. Sorry, but I gotta go. Hi Leia, what you been doing? Going to see Charlie. Pooches just appeared. 2, yeah, brother and sister. Last map 2 crossover Staffy. just looking at them, you probably never really guess they're related, apart from the fact that they're exactly the same size. They look completely different. But they've certainly got the same mum, so we'll assume they have the same dad too, because they were the same litter. Again, be able to get onto the main body of the hat in a second. I've been to the cinema this morning and they had an advert, a PlayStation 4 advert, and I've just discovered that I can get Medieval for PlayStation 4, and I wasted months of my life on that game as a kid, so I'm gonna have to rebuy it. Absolutely adored it back in the original PlayStation days. Just need to convince my husband that we definitely do need it, and that he will love it if he plays it. Almost finished redoing this round, and then we're on to the main body of the hat. Very sorry for yourself about something. What are you whinging for? This final stitch. Let me join to the point where the stitch marker was for the first stitch, and that's just given a nice ripped pattern to this hat. Okay, and then for rounds 5 to 16, we just half double crochet into each stitch around, and we so we just half double crochet into each stitch around. It says that I should chain 2, but I find that leaves a bit of a gap if I chain 2 and then half double crochet, so I'm just going to chain 1 and then just half double crochet into each stitch around, and we just do this all the way up, seam across the top of the hat, and that is it. When they put the hat on, the pointed corners create cute kitty ears. Hi Leia, what's the matter? I haven't got anything for you. You've got food, you've got a drink. Do you want one of these puppy Lulus? Well, sit down then. Sit. Let's sit. Good girl. Does Luke want one? Luke sit. Luke sit. There we go. Off you go then. Try and make sure I've got some dog treats on my desk while I'm streaming, because it prevents them off for a little while. greedy puppies, so they like to sit on me as much as humanly possible, and they follow me around the house and stuff. So if I can just bribe them with treats while I'm streaming, it keeps them at bay for a while. So this is round 5. One of the big things I always have problems with is keeping track of what round I'm on as I'm streaming. So I keep having to do a quick recap every so often, especially on patterns that are just simple and straight like this. You're not having another one, you've just had one. You'll get fat. If you're still hungry, go and eat your nummies. That's it. Just coming up to the end of this round, where we will join it to the first stitch before we chain up and move on to round 6. So we just join into this first stitch, just join. You can see that if you, I don't get what you do find on most crochet things is that the seam isn't straight. It does move, but I'm hoping you're not going to be able to see it too much. There you go away. Sorry, I've just got to move back and I'm getting stuck in this position. That's better. If I don't move for a while, I get a stiff enough and I get stuck. So just got to make sure I move every so often. To each stitch around. One way you can stop the seam wandering is to keep turning at the end of the rounds. But I think if I move where I'm joining across the stitch and add an extra, it'll pull the seam straight and we'll give it a go at the end of the round. No, Luke. Oh, sorry, Luke. Luke, go away. Another couple of rounds done before I have to stop streaming and get ready to go pick my husband up from work. There's double crochets in every stitch. Charlie? Where's Charlie? Into a actual store instead of just online. So right, I'm going to add an extra stitch here, and I'm going to join up into the second stitch here, just to pull this seam a little bit straighter again, so that it's not lunging off at an angle all the way around, but we're not losing any stitches. Round 7, just half double crocheting into each stitch around again. Don't forget to mark that first stitch. What I normally make is dolls, so I work in spirals, so if I don't mark the end of a round, I just keep going forever. It never occurs to me that I might have done all the stitches. Yes, Luke, what do you want? As straight as we can, nice even tension. Do this if you don't want to do the irritating front and back double crochets, which I absolutely hate doing. You could do a band of ribbon and sew it on by doing half double crochets into the back loop only and working it in short rows, and it just gives the same ribbon effect. And then you have to sew it around the bottom of the hats, and I'm not a big fan of sewing, so the annoying front and back post double crochet is one for me. It's my son singing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme tune. He's got a bit of an obsession with Will Smith at the minute, so we've dug out lots of old Will Smith things, and he's been rewatching the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air series. Ouch, Lou, that was your chin into my leg. This is round 7 we're working on here. Now if we do the same thing again, do a stitch into where there shouldn't be a stitch. Skip this first and into the second. It just pulls everything so that the joint's not slant. You see how it started slanted, but it's pulling its way back up now. So, this is on to round 8. It's amazing how fast things work pick up in this chunky yarn. I forget. I don't use it often. I knit and I crochet, and I prefer both for different things, but my favourite thing about crochet is that if I mess up and I need to pull some bits out, it's so much easier. With knitting, if I mess up I just end up pulling it out and starting again from scratch, because I've never been very good at using lifelines. If I do more intricate patterns, then I use circular needles so I can put lifelines in, and it's nice and easy because you just go it through the eyelet at the end of the needle that you use for tightening the ends on, and that's real easy. But having to go through with the needle and thread and catch each stitch is just, it's too monotonous for me, so I don't bother, and then I mess up and I have to start again. Crochet, I can just pull out a few stitches or a few rows and then just instantly pick up wherever I was and carry on. If it didn't feel so thick, I think I'd use it more, but if I'm making anything other than like hats and scarves that are wearable, I always knit them because it's the fabric it makes never feels as bulky to me. And that joined quite nicely. So that was row 5, 6, 7, 8, so on to row 9. Hiya! Just come wandering into the kitchen, see if she can reach anything. They're quite short dogs, so they can't reach counters or anything. Just keeping everything nice and even. Wish I'd found this pattern when I was a beginner because it's so easy, and my hats were disastrous back when I didn't know many stitches. Hey there, yeah, doing pretty well. How are you doing today? Just working on this Kitty Ear Beanie that will end up with some boot puffs I've made for my sister for her birthday next week. It's freezing out, isn't it? I've got to go pick my husband up from work in half an hour or so, and I am not relishing it. Took my son to the cinema this morning and I had about 8 layers on it. It's freezing. Just want to get snored up at home with the heating on. With it being Halloween tomorrow, my son's asked if we can go do a ghost walk in the local woods that's on. I have bad back and a dodgy leg anyway, so it was always pretty up in the air over whether or not we could go, but it is so cold at the minute. I've told him we'll just do a Halloween movie marathon and I'll introduce him to some of the horror films. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't be out there unless I had to be honest. He wants to watch Nightmare on Elm Street, and I hate Freddy Krueger. It is like my worst nightmare. So let's see if I can convince him to watch something else. I absolutely despise Freddy Krueger. He is the monster under your bed. He is the thing that everybody tells you to be scared of. I hate him with a passion. So I think that might be a daytime watch tomorrow if he insists on it. So I am going to watch it and then go to bed. I'm not a wimp and I do quite like horror films for a change, but Freddy Krueger is just the one thing I hate. I think everybody has one, don't they? I would take Pennywise over Freddy Krueger any day of the week. He's almost 13 and he's coming up to the age where he thinks it's cool to watch horror films, and I'm trying to find Halloween films that aren't going to terrify him. See, I went to watch The Addams Family this morning, and that was great. Nightmare Before Christmas will come out at some point. I watch it twice a year, every year, once at Halloween, once at Christmas. What have you got, Luke? What have you got? Just some rubbish. It's fine, I'll pick it up in a second. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I even I made a Jack and Sally doll cake topper for our wedding last year. We got matching hoodies. I had Sally on mine and Chris had Jack on his as our wedding present for my sister-in-law. They're like my favourite celebrity couple. Luke. Yeah, no, Leia found that thing. I'm going to go take it off for in just a minute. I've forgotten what row I want to get. I think I'm on 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, 10. Constantly have to count. We've just had our I love homemade soap. If you could make Nightmare Before Christmas soap, I would be sold. Absolutely, without a doubt. Do you do shampoo bars? I love shampoo bars, but where I used to buy them from, I don't buy Lush ones because I find them really expensive and no better than anybody else's, and it irks me that I give all my money to Lush, so I don't buy those. But where I used to buy them from has closed down, and she does wax melts and stuff instead now, so I need a good place to buy shampoo bars from. Means my son's not using a whole bottle of shampoo per shower. Don't know how dirty he thinks he is, but I've never known anybody who uses so much shampoo and shower gel in my life. I suppose I can't complain too much, at least it's clean. It's not one of those smelly teenagers. It's not quite a teenager yet. What date? We're just under a month. But that was 10. Need 16, so another 6 of those to go. Need to keep my eye on the time because Chris will not be happy if I forget to pick them up. This is row 11. Leia, what did you find? Yeah, no, I can see you've got something over there. Was Alexa telling me the time for absolutely no reason at all? When we first got our Alexa, we had grand ideas that she was going to do all sorts of cool stuff for us. Our Alexa is a moron. She does nothing that we ask her to. Oh, that's awesome, thank you. I will go take a look at that. She's actually a moron. She doesn't do anything that we ask her to. She'll randomly say stuff when nobody's mentioned her name. What she's picking up on, I don't know. But we had amazingly grand plans. We were going to get all Alexa light bulbs and everything, but I ain't bothered because she wouldn't use them like she was supposed to, so she just sits in the middle of the lounge and I use her like a radio. Well, yeah. I mean, if you think about it logically, she was a pretty expensive radio, but she works great as a radio. She'll read audiobooks to me occasionally and tell me the time, I suppose. This is round 11. I'm gonna finish off this round, and then I'd better finish up the stream or I am going to be late to go and pick my husband up and he will be grumpy. Wednesdays is D&D night, so it's always a bit of a rush once he's got in from work and sorted his tea out, and then he gets ready for D&D while I take my son to cadets. And then I have to go and hole up in my bed like a hermit out the way while he plays D&D. Right, so just link up this round. It's getting there. Just another 5 rounds to go. And steam it straight across the top, weave in the ends, and that'll be it. And then once you put it on, the corner bits that are left behind look like cute little kitty ears. Right, I had better leave it there for now so that I can go and pick my husband up, but I will be back to my normal time streaming tomorrow, which is 11 AM UK time, and I finish around 2 usually. So I will see you all later. I will go and check out your shampoo bars though. Looking forward to having a look at those. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.